Hey guys, today I wanted to show you my big Sioux Falls map. Obviously, ever since a kid, just like any kid, pirate maps and maps of different lakes of the Minnesota area, or we'd go vacation in the Okoboji area for camp and whatnot, and just seeing all the lakes on maps and stuff were always really cool. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of just the layout of Sioux Falls, some things I love about it, and why I just really love the Sioux Falls market. So those of you that are live here and been here for a while, this is all definitely going to be review. But those of you that have never been to Sioux Falls that I'm friends with on here, definitely watch this and comment below. I'd love to show you guys around Sioux Falls sometimes. So we got I-90 here across the top. We got 29 cutting down the middle. Sorry if this is flipped. Sometimes the videos that I make do that. And then we have 229 kind of looping around there. Just because it is a decent sized town, we do have, the big X, which symbolizes the airport, obviously. And then one of our iconic images is Falls Park right here. A couple other things is we do have this blue line that you can see here. That's 12th Street. It does kind of cut across almost, it's kind of the belt of Sioux Falls here, if these are the sides. And then it does split into 10th Street for a little bit down here in the center of town. Goes back to 12th Street here. I live up here in Brandon, which it takes me about 10 minutes to get to this side of Sioux Falls. So I really do like that. One really fun thing about Sioux Falls, if you haven't been here, or it'd be really cool to figure out who all has done this, is the bike trails. So let's say you get on here at Falls Park, and then it actually loops around, follows the river. Look at all these big green spots. These are all parks. So you're going to see all these cool soccer fields, parks, places for kids. Really, really fun stuff here as far as the bike trails. I think it even loops back around here on the airport. I think it's right around 23 miles. So I know some people that have biked it. I did that in college, and I don't think I've ever ran the whole bike trail, but I'd love to know which of my friends have done the bike loop, and then maybe if anybody's actually walked the whole thing, all 23 miles or something like that. So go ahead and comment below. That would be pretty fun to know. Another neat thing with the maps here, this type, is it does actually show you the schools. So all these red dots here, if you guys can see that, are especially elementary schools. We have over 20 elementary schools. So there's tons of elementary schools. No matter where you are, you're close around there. And then we have then fewer middle schools and then even fewer high schools. We do have some colleges here in town, which is pretty fun. Also, as far as kind of the growth of Sioux Falls, if you look at permits and watch some of the reports of people that are very closely tracking the permits, what they'll actually tell you is there's this horseshoe in a way. So, I mean, Sioux Falls is already kind of looking like a horseshoe as far as the main roads, but they're saying that kind of over here, drawing a horseshoe like this, that's where all the expansion is. Okay, so maybe a little bit towards Brandon, but then we'd have a lot down here. So this would be, the southeast part of Sioux Falls. We have lots and lots of expansion, at least recently here as far as permits and stuff. So Sioux Falls is growing this way, but then we have this horseshoe here. So we don't have as much growth, north and then northwest and northeast. Another really cool thing besides the growth here is we do have quite a bit of industrial areas. So back to the schools, we have a great school system. I do have some experience here in the education system in Sioux Falls, and have quite a few friends that are teachers here. I love our education system. It's actually one of the top employers in Sioux Falls. We also have two really large and great hospitals here in Sioux Falls. Both of them, again, are really large employers. So we got our school district, two large employers, and then up here with these this industrial area, kind of up by the airport, we actually have quite a few call centers that employ a lot of people here in Sioux Falls, as well as some warehouses and stuff. So, I mean, just really the top 5 employers, I feel, that are pretty stable. I mean, when is our education system and our healthcare system going to go away? I mean, it may change over time and stuff, but I really love the Sioux Falls market. I think the layout, go here on the bike trails past the zoo over here, is always really fun. Got some country clubs over there too, so you're passing by some golf courses. So I just think that the layout of Sioux Falls is pretty neat. Obviously, it could have different things improved on, but sometimes I track different properties here on my Sioux Falls map, and I just love the Sioux Falls market as far as not just the layout, but the stable employment. I think it's not too hard to get a decent paying job in Sioux Falls, that it's not too hard to find an affordable home in Sioux Falls, that the market is just really, really nice here. So I love the Sioux Falls market. I'd like to hear where you guys are as far as, tell me, hey, I'm on the northwest part of Sioux Falls, or I'm on the southeast part of Sioux Falls. Or you could also tell me if you've done the bike trail, because I think that'd be fun. So go ahead and comment below. You guys have a good one.